And we start tonight with a story Call 6 Investigates has been working on for months after a grandmother died days after falling out of her bed.
Her family wanted to share these images with you to show why they were alarmed that no one told them the rails from her nursing home bed were removed. Rails that could have kept her from falling.
New at 11 and only on RTV6, Chief Investigator Rafael Sanchez takes a look at a change raising concerns for thousands of Hoosier families.
Thelma Rector lived a full and long life. Her legacy lives in the hearts of those who love her.
Who was she and what she meant to you?
I can't. I'll break down.
Thelma, also known as Granny, was always surrounded by family. Her husband of 62 years, Dale, passed away in 1994. As she faced health challenges, she received care at Bethel Pointe in Muncie.
We was having trouble with her balance and keeping up and stuff when she lived with my mom.
The family was pleased with Bethel until the day of her accident this past November revealed her bed rails were gone.
She actually fell out of bed and hit the floor face first, and that's when we actually realized that they were gone. When we went in to talk to the people at the facility, that's when they actually come up and told us, well, there's a new law out that says you have the right to fall, which I couldn't hardly believe.
Thelma died from complications from the fall. She was 102 years old. The incident occurred as the Center for Medicare and Medicaid Services issued new guidelines for nursing home facilities, requiring them to review whether bed rails serve a purpose. They can't be used just for convenience, since rails are linked to patients being hurt and can make some people feel imprisoned in their own beds. But no one bothered to call Thelma's power of attorney to report the removal or explain the decision.
It didn't go over very well with me. Not somebody that's in a facility, and that's why you put them there to have 24-hour care, and you put them there because you was having trouble keeping them from falling at home. You know, you expect that care to be given to them.
Kid McMillian served her country. After leaving the Army, her call to duty was to her sister, Tasha Turner.
Happy birthday to you.
Tasha was paralyzed after falling from the third floor of a building.
I said I wanted to be there to kind of be her eyes, ears, and legs.
Tasha has lived at Lawrence Manor for the past 8 years. A few weeks ago, her bed rails were also removed. Her sister, who has power of attorney, was never informed about the change.
She needs those bars. I have been up there and seen my sister when she's having spasms, when she's not coherent, and she can't really help herself. They've actually had her strapped to keep her from really hurting herself. The bars helped her. I'm afraid that she's going to fall and die.
When we asked about Tasha, Lawrence Manor said due to privacy, it does not discuss its patients. Thelma's nursing home, Bethel Pointe in Muncie, passed state inspection this past December. They say the center is not permitted to provide information about current or former residents due to the federal law governing the privacy of confidential, protected health information. So what do you do? Bed rails can stay on if you get a doctor's note. Now remember, rails are now seen as a physical restraint. So state inspectors, when they go out, they will see if those rails, a restraint, is medically necessary and are they being used by the doctor's order. Then of course the care plan. They will see if that restraint is part of your loved one's care plan. And one final thing. They will also check to see if the restraint is the least restrictive option for the least amount of time. Now, Thelma and Tasha's families are still waiting tonight to hear why they were not informed about the bed rail changes, since they both have power of attorney. This is only the beginning of this story. Mark?
Rafael, keep on top of it for us. Thank you.